Did you know that the South Carolina played a vital role in the American Revolution? A lot of that history is right here in the upstate as well. Cowpens National Battlefield is in Cherokee County. It's about 45 minutes away from Greenville. The Battle of Cowpens is considered a turning point during the Revolution. Most of the Patriot forces were militia men up against a British unit led by a brutal commander. But despite this, they handed British forces a massive loss in less than an hour. More than 100 British troops were killed and 500 more were captured. This would start a chain of events right here in South Carolina that would lead the British surrender and then the American independence. You can also visit Walnut Grove Plantation in Spartanburg County. The plantation was owned by a family who supported the Patriot cause. Local militia gathered here before the Battle of Cowpens, and the family's oldest daughter served as a scout for General Daniel Morgan. General Morgan was one of the most valuable leaders for the Patriots. There's also the story of Dicey Langston, a young woman who acted as a spy for a Patriot soldiers in the area that would later become Lawrence County. Dicey Langston's two brothers left to go fight with a small band of Patriots. When she learned a notoriously cruel band of British soldiers were coming to raid the area where her brothers were camping, she walked for 20 miles by herself in the middle of the night, crossing through icy water and woods until she finally reached her brother's militia, warning them just in time. We talked to the Upcountry History Museum, who told us that Dicey was able to act as a spy because she stepped up to help her family when her brothers left to fight.
There were no capable men in her house. They were either serving in the military or her father was in just poor condition. And so she would be running errands around the area, and a lot of people in this area were actually loyalists. And so she became known as a spy because she was able to share that information with Patriot militiamen.
Now, the British soldiers knew about Dicey's family ties to the revolutionary cause. So when they showed up at her home, they threatened to kill her father. Dicey stood in the way of the gunmen. The British troops were so in awe of her courage, they spared both her and her father. We have lots of previous coverage of other South Carolina ties to the Revolution on our website. Just go to foxcarolina.com and click on the We the People tab.